Welcome back to 3 Minute Studio. Between 1862 and 1877, a shadow fell over Western China, igniting a conflict of catastrophic scale. This was the Dungan Revolt, an Islamic uprising led by the Hui Muslims and other ethnic groups. It would become one of the deadliest civil wars in human history, ultimately claiming as many as 12 million lives. Our story begins in the provinces of Shaanxi and Gansu. For centuries, Muslim merchants and Han Chinese officials had coexisted. Their lives intertwined in the bustling markets of the Silk Road, but under the Qing Dynasty, this delicate balance began to fracture. Widespread corruption, devastating famines, and rising prejudice created deep-seated resentment. It only took a single spark, a seemingly minor local dispute in 1862, to set the entire region ablaze. Violence erupted, spreading like a wildfire across the vast landscapes of northwestern China. Fueled by a sense of injustice, Muslim Hui, Salar, and Dungan fighters rallied under the banners of local warlords, declaring a holy war against what they saw as Qing oppression. The conflict escalated with breathtaking speed. Great cities like Xi'an, Hezhou, and Lanzhou were transformed into brutal battlegrounds. In the chaos, entire populations were tragically caught in the crossfire, leading to horrific massacres. The Qing army, in turn, responded with overwhelming and brutal force, marching through the provinces, crushing towns and villages, and leaving a trail of ashes and silence in their wake. By the early 1870s, the Qing court decided to put a definitive end to the rebellion. They dispatched General Zhuo Zongtang, a formidable military commander who would later be known for his reconquest of Xinjiang. Zhuo's campaign was as ruthless as it was strategic. He employed a methodical combination of starvation tactics, relentless sieges, and superior military might to slowly and systematically dismantle the insurgent forces. By 1877, after years of brutal warfare, the revolt was finally over, but the cost was immeasurable. Millions were dead, and the once thriving northwest of China lay in ruins. The Dungan Revolt left a deep and lasting scar on the region. It devastated countless communities, erased entire cities from the map, and forced tens of thousands to flee their ancestral homes. Many escaped into Central Asia, where their descendants, the Dungan people, live to this day. This conflict remains a haunting and often overlooked chapter in China's long history, a powerful reminder of how faith, injustice, and the struggle for power can ignite a war that consumes millions. This was the Dungan Revolt, one of the world's forgotten cataclysms. You're watching 3 Minute Studio. If history moves you, please like, subscribe, and join us next time for another story that shaped our world.